When I was 14 years old, I was this little scrawny guy who didn't stand on his beliefs and people always walked over him. I wasn't really the type to get bullied, but I definitely wasn't the type to get respected. And I was starting to see myself as a loser because I saw other people being more dominant than me, being more respected by others. So I wanted to change that myself. The moment I actually decided to make the change is when my life fully changed. Not only that aspect of my life, but everything around it as well. So today, in today's video, I want to tell you some things that I have personally done to stop being a loser in my teenage years. And the first thing that I actually want you to realize is a man is who he thinks he is. So when you say to yourself, I am a loser, you are quite literally a loser. So I had to stop thinking about me being a loser, and I had to change my thinking and my mindset into believing that I'm a winner and a successful human being. The moment I did that, my action changed. So the first thing I actually started doing is start hitting the gym, because I was a very skinny kid growing up. I'm an ectomorph, right? If you don't know what that is, you have 3 types of body types. I don't even know if it's like a real thing, but I know I've learned this a long time ago. You have an ectomorph, an endomorph, and a mesomorph. And an ectomorph is pretty much the skinniest body type out there. So it's a type that gains weight very hard and very difficult, loses weight very easily. So it has some pros and some cons. But when it comes to you being respected as a man, especially in your teens, you need to start putting on some weight. And the way that I started doing that is through training. Now, why did I actually start making the change to actually train? And why did I knew that I had to do that? Well, I'll tell you the story. When I was 14 years old, I went on vacation to Aruba, and my mom is from there. I have a whole bunch of family there, right? I went with like a big part of my family. My niece was also there, my grandpa, and my nephew was always way more jacked than me, right? I was like skinny as fuck, but he had been working out for like a longer time. So he was more jacked. He was more in shape. He was more heavy, right? He was just a heavier human being. He had more muscles than me, whatever. And I started to look up to that, and I was like feeling so insecure about myself and the way that I looked that I had to make a change, because I didn't want to start living like that. I didn't want to start living with that type of insecurity in my mind. So I said to myself, when I come back from that vacation, I am immediately going to hit the gym. And that is what I did. I started taking action on self-improvement in the gym first. It's not about reading the right books. It's not about listening to the right podcast or getting advice from the right person. No, it's about you taking action on what's absolutely necessary when it comes to you trying to get from point A to point B. That is all it is. So the first thing I did is start going to the gym. So I started with weights, calisthenics. I started doing everything that I could do to actually get in shape, and mostly calisthenics, by the way, because I was always inspired by that. So the reason why you need to immediately do that right now to stop being a loser and stop being viewed as a loser by your peers is because the gym teaches you about all of these different things that will actually make you more of a respected human being. And I'm about to explain you what those things are. First off, discipline. The discipline that you build from the gym is going to translate into every realm of your life, whether it's work, business, money, relationship-wise, training. It's gonna be benefiting you in every single way. When people see a disciplined person, they see a person who is dedicated and who doesn't just budge because of one little opinion of others. No, he stays disciplined when he doesn't feel like it, when he's demotivated, when he's fucked up mentally or physically, he keeps going anyways. And that is what people respect. So to stop being viewed as a loser in your teenage years, you need to start taking action on your physical self. Another thing, when you literally, this is no joke, when you quite literally fill up the view of other people, so you literally become bigger and wider and taller, whatever, other people automatically, instantly have a degree of fear towards you. And fear is not a bad thing. A lot of people think, especially these like fucking feminine men and stuff like that nowadays, in today's society, all these feminine men, they think it's like bad to be feared and to be a dangerous man. But let me tell you, if you are a man and you are a heterosexual and you just believe in you trying to become the strongest version of yourself, you have to become as masculine as you can. And toxic masculinity, forget it. Everybody telling you that you're toxic because you go to the gym and you just stand on your beliefs. Listen, it's not toxic masculinity. You are just simply being what you are, a man. So when you go to the gym and you fill up your view, you fill up their view of you, they have a degree of fear for you. Now, what is fear linked with? Respect. When you are feared of something, you automatically have a little bit more respect for that thing that you're feared of. When a tall and jacked guy is standing in front of you, you're gonna let him speak more compared to that guy who is scrawny and who's standing in front of you without no self-respect. That is just how the world works. So you have to take improvement on you trying to become the biggest you. Then the second thing, and I truly believe that this already will make a big impact on the way that you get viewed by other people, and that is that you have to stand up like you are the man. And standing up like you are the man basically means that stand up straight, put your chest out, chin a little bit up, stand like you are there, bro. Don't just exist in today's world. Be a man who is worth something. You understand? When you walk into a building, don't just walk in there like you're scared. The reason why a lot of people feel anxious and feel like they have anxiety when it comes to other people is because they are literally smaller than everyone else. And they're not smaller compared to anyone else when it comes to their weight or their muscle most of the time, but just the way they stand and present themselves. So when you start presenting yourself in a more manly way, you start actually opening up your chest, putting your chin up, and talking like you are the man, people are going to be automatically respecting you a little bit more. And of course, it got to come from a sincere level. Of course, it got to come from a real you. So you still got to have that pure confidence in you, right? If it's going to be fake and you got to be fake to walk up, stand straight and shit, it's not going to work. People are going to be seeing right through that. But when you have this pure confidence in you, which first starts from the skill of letting go and stop giving a fuck about others, you start standing up with this level of confidence in you that other people will just start to respect. Now, what is the benefit of this? First off, you will crush it in your craft. Doesn't matter what it is. If you're confident in what you do, you will already achieve more than the person who is not confident in what they do. You need to just be confident with yourself. In everything that you're going to be trying out while you're confident, you're going to be striving in it because you believe in you. Then the third thing is having something to work for. A lot of people who are viewed as losers and who are viewed as weak have nothing in their lives to stand on and be confident about. Now, why do I say have something to work for? Is because work teaches you all the things that also the gym teaches you. It teaches you about discipline. It teaches you about motivation, what motivation actually means. And it teaches you about doing the work, whether you feel like it or not, whether you're sad or not, angry or not, upset about something or not, you do it anyway. So when you have something to work for and you want to actually achieve a goal in this type of grind, and you just do it no matter what, even the disbelief, even when people doubt you, people will start to respect you for just grinding no matter what, bro. Let's say you start a YouTube channel today, even when you get 0 views, but you post every single day, you post a good video for years. People are gonna respect you for it, even though you never get views. And listen, there will be a time where you do get views, and then people are gonna be like, holy shit, that's impressive. He has always done it without progress, and now he actually got the results that he wanted, and he didn't fucking quit. That's inspiring. Other people will literally see you as a leader and aspiring human being. That is what I want you to do. So have something to work for that you can just constantly focus on. A lot of people will call you one-dimensional when you do this. Forget them. Don't give a fuck about those people. Just focus on you trying to become the best you, and have something to work for where you can grind daily, where you can focus, where you can start to not give a fuck about your surroundings, where you can eliminate your distractions to become the person who you want to become, because we all have that person inside of us. And the moment you actually start taking action on your craft, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's content creation or sales or tennis, you need to go put everything into that one thing beside your job, next to your side hustle, or next to your relationship, whatever you got going on the side. Do it fully. Do it fully. Put 100% into it and just put all your energy into that one thing so that you have something to stand on and to work for. That is what a man should do. His duty is to have something that he can constantly stay disciplined on. Then the fourth thing is create morals and values that you can stand on. I feel like the one trait of a loser, if we look at what a loser really means, it looks like somebody who's in competition, who's constantly losing. And as we know, the earth, the world is competition. Do I want to see me on top? Fuck yes, bro. Do I want to help others to get there as well? Of course. But do I want to get there myself first? Yes. That is just what I do. That is just my mind works in a way like that. I'm a competitive human being. When I do YouTube, I want to crush every single self-improvement YouTuber on the fucking platform. That is just what I do. That is just what I want to do. And don't think that you're weird or that you're being too masculine if you are like that. Reclaim your masculinity and just do it anyways, because guess what? You are a man, so you're supposed to do it. So when you have these morals and values that you can actually stand on, that nobody can break, you start becoming your own person and become a leader. The reason why people call people losers is because they're, first off, very easy to influence. When you say to a weak person, bro, you are weak, stay on your knees, don't do nothing, they're gonna do that because they don't have any type of morals and values to stand on. They don't believe in themselves like that. When you do believe in yourself and do have morals and values to stand on, you don't care about someone trying to tell you that you can't achieve your dream. You don't care. You don't give a fuck. When somebody says to me, bro, you can't be a successful YouTuber, self-improvement is saturated, fitness YouTube is saturated, masculinity content is saturated, that doesn't hit me like it would hit someone who doesn't believe in himself. It doesn't register in my mind. It doesn't like come through fully. I hear it, but I don't care about it. That's the difference. So when you actually create some type of value in yourself, let's say, okay, my value is I can provide good content to people. When you say that to yourself, or when you say my belief is that I can do whatever I can when it comes to me playing football, whatever, stand on it. Believe it. Believe it like you fucking own it, bro. Believe it like you have invented it. Other people will look at you crazy, but fuck them. You understand? You are the only person who can make a change in whatever you want to do. So why don't you just fucking stand on it and keep going regardless if somebody tells you whether you can do do it or not. And the last thing is be you and just stay you. Listen, there are more than 8 billion people on this planet today, and there's no one who is exactly like you, and there's never gonna be a person exactly like you, and there has never been a person exactly like you. So when you start imitating others and start talking like others, listen, that's not you. That person who you're imitating already exists. So just be you. And whether you get viewed as a loser or not, it's all about what you believe you are. Are you a loser or not? If the answer is no, and you say to me, I'm not a fucking loser, stop playing with me, then it's not true. Then you're not a loser. That's it. You start becoming respectful for yourself, right? When you stay yourself, you start to appreciate you more and more. And that's what it's all about. When it comes to you on YouTube, or you want to create YouTube videos, or you want to talk and become a public speaker, listen, you got to be yourself and improve yourself every single day until you become the ultimate you, which is the future. That's it. Listen, man, link is in the bio for the Bars Only community. Join us right now. Every single Monday, we have weekly live calls. So join right there. Go to the Bars Only Academy and just join us right there, man. I'll see you soon.